What up, guys? Welcome back. Today we are checking out a gaming chair. This chair is from Kasorix, an RGB lighting gaming chair for under $200. It's $199.99 right now. It does come in two colorways, blue and red. Now, the blue and the red are just accent colors. It is a color on the actual lumbar pillow and the head pillow. The rest of the color is basically a black, and it's a protein leather build. But let's talk about this chair, what I think of it. And at the end, I'll tell you if I am going to use it as my daily chair and if it's worth the money. Now, let's take a look at what we get with the packaging and the boxing. This is how it is going to come when you receive the box. And overall, not bad packaging at all. Big box. It's got their logo and their branding on it. Ergonomic office chair. It has the gross weight right around 56 pounds. So it is a heavy box. It's a heavy chair, and that'll give you a little insight into the build quality of this chair. Now, once you open up the box inside, it is very well packaged. I did find everything to be nice and neat. Everything was wrapped individually, and it did come very nicely prepared. And overall, I was very impressed with how nice it was. I have received other boxes before for other chairs that did come a little beat up. And as you can see here, everything is nice and neat. Everything is well wrapped, and everything looks really good, in my opinion, as far as packaging goes. Once you get everything laid out, you can see there's not that many parts. If you never put together a chair before, it might look like a lot, but this, let me tell you, is not a lot of parts. Very easy to put together with the user's manual there. They even give you a set of gloves to use if you want to use some gloves, but very nice. You can see the stitching on there real quick, the base, all of the parts, and then the blue accent on the pillows. And you start from underneath. This is how you're going to put it together. You're going to start from the bottom up, guys. You're going to start with the chair, put on the side brackets. You're going to put on the bottom base, add the casters on the bottom with the wheels, and you're going to work your way up. And overall, I would say this chair took me 30 minutes to build after I got everything out of the packaging. Quick build, 30 minutes, very easy. They supply everything, the tools, the bolts, the screws, the nuts, everything you need, they do supply, and it does look very well. You can see just the accent colors, the blue, but look at the RGB lighting, guys. It does light up. It does come with a remote control, and you have many different things you can do with the RGB lighting. It is very nice, and I do really like it. I think it's impressive for the price. It's a fun chair, but not only is it a fun chair, we're going to get into some of the things that I like about the chair and a couple of things that I wish they would improve maybe on the next version of the chair. But the RGB lighting is one thing on here that is just really cool. If you are a streamer, if you are a gamer and you game online, this is going to be a really fun chair for your streams and to show off in your streams. I think people would really appreciate it and really like it. I think it's just cool to look at. Now, if we take a look at this chair from the bottom up, let's talk about build quality really quick. From the bottom up, very strong, very sturdy. It will handle up to 300 pounds. So for the bigger people out there, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm about 225, 230, and it handles me with no issues. And again, the build quality, very strong. Support at the bottom. It does a really good job. There's no squeaking, there's no creaking, nothing. Very silent when you move it around. And as we work our way up, you're going to see the detail in the stitching. And it's a protein leather on here. The bottom, the base, all the way up to your back support. It's all protein leather with the RGB lighting strips all along the side and all along the cushion, the seat cushion. You're going to find basically the same thing all over. And honestly, it's very, very comfortable. It does have some firmness to it. So if you like a little more cushiony seat, then this might not be the seat for you. But I find it just that right amount of cushioniness and firmness combined. For me, this is probably one of the most comfortable chairs, if not the most comfortable chair that I have tried out so far on the channel. And spoiler alert, this will be my chair moving forward. I don't know how often I'll use the RGB lighting because I don't stream like that. And I've used it on streams on Friday and Saturday nights on my channel. But unfortunately, I'm a little wider than the chair, so you really can't see it. As you can see now, you really can't see the lights that are on unless I move out of the way. But overall, very cool. Now, the way you do use the lights, just so since we're talking about the lights, It is just 2 wires on the bottom. 1 wire connects to itself, and that will control, well, you need that to control the lights on the seat cushion, and then the other light that runs up the side of the chair that is still in the seat cushion is connected to, I have it connected right now to a portable power bank with a USB Type A connection, and it does work very well. And again, you do get the remote control here for the RGB lights. Many different controls on here. You can just make it a static light and change between a red, a blue, a green, or you can have it do what it's doing behind me and just go through different scenarios and different lighting effects to give you a little different look. Now, again, 300 pounds is the weight limit on this chair. It does recline up to 170 degrees, and it does have the footrest. And it is, again, a very comfortable chair. Now, it does, of course, swing, swivel, and rotate 360 degrees. Now, let's talk about the armrests on this chair. So, some good things with the armrest, and one of the things that is a little bothersome for me with the armrest, they do go up and down. There is a button on the side that you just push, and it goes up and down, and it will give you the height. And it does, I use a different height depending on what I'm doing. If I'm working and I want to rest my arm while I'm working on a computer, I'll raise it all the way up. If I'm gaming and I'm laid out and laid back, I might lower it a little bit because I am reclining when I game a little bit. I like to lounge when I do that. But the armrests also move forward and back, and all you have to do is kind of move them forward and back, and it's very simple. It does click each way. Now, this is where I get into one of the gripes with the armrest. I always tend to just move it accidentally. I don't try to do it. That's how, it's very sensitive, right? You can move it. I didn't really put any pressure into moving it. You can hear it move, and that's kind of one of the gripes. I wish it would lock in place, maybe push a button to move it forward and backwards, because I find myself even just trying to slide the chair around, I'm always moving the armrest while I do that. That's probably my one gripe about this chair. Now, one of the things I really like about this chair is the width. Compared to the other chairs that I have here, you know, the width varies on some of them. This is the widest chair, the widest base and cushion that I've had. It's very comfortable for me sitting in this chair. I don't feel like I'm tight on here. I feel open. I feel like I have a lot of space with this chair, which is what I want in a gaming chair. I want to be as comfortable as possible on a chair, whether I'm playing games or working. So I do really like that about this chair, the width and how I feel when I am sitting in it. Now, another thing, again, I would just like to see on the next chair, maybe a little more color, right? It says blue and red chair. Now, shout out to them also. They did send this to me to review, but not a paid review. You guys will check this out before they do. But if you call it a blue chair and you call it a red chair, give me a little bit of color. I understand the RGB lights can give me that color, but I'm expecting a little more color on the actual chair, part of the protein leather on the chair, not just the accented pillows on the chairs. But overall, look, this chair, guys, I really like it. This is probably my favorite chair I've ever reviewed on the channel, and that's saying something because I've had some good chairs on here, budget-friendly chairs, right? We're talking about $200 to $250, and this is probably my favorite one so far. And that's not even including the RGB lights. I'm talking about straight build quality, ease of use when putting this thing together, and how comfortable this is for me. Now, again, comfort is very subjective, so keep that in mind. You might have a different outcome if you pick up this chair. It might not be as comfortable for you, but for me, big fan of the comfort level on this chair. It fits me perfectly. I really like it. The RGB lighting, I don't know how much I will use that, but I might use it in some more live streams on Friday and Saturday night on the channels, guys. And if you're new here, hit that like button. A sub would be appreciated. But that's it, guys. The Kasorix gaming chair, RGB lighting. Check it out. I'll drop the links below. Stay safe out there, guys. Have a great week. Peace.